along the shoreline afternoon and watch the seagulls glide above the waves in changing tides. Under a sky so wide, you would lean gently against my side to hear the ocean sing. That is where everything begins. For summer is a beautiful thing. We could stay awake, listening to records on the porch, and the amber evening glow would paint the freckles on your nose. Raise your eyes to mine, and for a moment all the stars align, so we could forget the years and every doubt that brought us here. For summer is a beautiful thing. These days we are living, we both know are quickly leaving, like the colors in the west, fading softly into rest. But maybe this golden light could stay a little longer tonight, so I'll remember your name, 'cause nothing ever changes the way that summer makes me feel again. When the fireflies appear and the music drifts across the air, I'll think about that July and how time seemed to pass us by. Those seasons may come and go, there is one thing I'll always know, that summer is a beautiful thing. Summer is a beautiful thing. We could wake up slow as sunlight dances on the floor, and through the open blinds the golden day begins to shine. Under a painted sky, I would turn and see the light in your eyes, to hear you softly breathe. That is all I'd ever need. For morning is for feeling alive. We can make some tea and watch the city come awake, while the sparrows sing outside and clouds are drifting with the tide. Raise your cup to mine, and through the window warmth would slowly climb, so we could leave behind every worry that had crossed our minds. For morning is for feeling alive. The stillness we're sharing feels too gentle to be lasting, like the mist above the memories disappearing with the breeze. But maybe the light today could guide us through whatever comes our way. So I'll remember this scene and how the world was quieter than dreams. For morning is for feeling alive. When shadows start to grow and evening takes the place we know, I'll think of the rising sun and how the day had just begun. Though every hour must end, these moments stay with us within. For morning is for feeling alive. Morning is for feeling alive. We could ride our bikes down the roads that disappear from sight, with the ocean breeze and sunlight dancing through the trees, under skies so wide. You would always find me by your side, and every mile we'd roam would somehow feel a little like home. For summer is a beautiful thing. We could spend the day where the shoreline meets the rolling waves, and the salty air would tangle softly through your hair. You would call my name, and the world would never feel the same as footprints in the sand. We're washed away but not our plans. For summer is a beautiful thing. This season we're living like a gift that keeps on giving, like the colors of a sunset that you never quite forget. But maybe when autumn arrives, these memories will still be alive. So hold them close to me, like a song carried out to sea. For summer is a beautiful thing. Summer is a beautiful thing. We could take the long way home, down the streets where evening flowers grow, with the fading light and the city glowing soft and bright. You would walk with me like there's nowhere else we'd rather be, and every passing car would disappear beneath the stars. For love is found in little things. We could spend the night feels sweeter whenever you're around. For love is found in little things. This feeling we're holding, like a fire softly glowing, like the last song on the radio that you're not ready to let go. And maybe the years will fly like the clouds that wander through the sky, but I'll always treasure this. Every smile, every touch, every kiss. For love is found in little things. Love is found in little things. We could take our time along a quiet winding road and let the evening breeze carry whispers through the trees. Beneath the fading gold, you would smile and make the whole world slow to feel your hand in mine. Like the stars had somehow fallen in line. For love is a beautiful place to be. We could sit and talk about the lives we've yet to know, and every little dream would shine brighter than it seems. Lift your eyes to mine, and in that moment everything feels right. So we could let our hearts forget the fear of being torn apart. For love is a beautiful place to be. This feeling we're holding is warmer than the daylight fading, like a fire against the cold, or a story gently told. Maybe the years ahead will scatter silver through our hair instead, but I'll remember today, 'cause nothing could ever take away what love quietly gave to me. When the seasons have changed and the world no longer looks the same, I'll still hear your laughter there, floating softly through the air. Though time keeps moving on, and every sunset turns to dawn, love stays soft within the soul. Love stays soft within the soul. We could wake at dawn before the sleepy night was gone. Watch the amber light stretch gently through the morning sky, with a cup of tea in the quiet world beneath our for simple things. We could take a walk down the empty streets without a thought, while the city sleeps and every promise softly keeps. You would smile at me like the sunlight shining through the trees, and every golden ray would make me wish that we could stay. For mornings are for simple things. This stillness we're sharing, like a feather softly swaying, like the first light on the window before the world begins to move. But maybe the peace we found will remain when the crowds come around. So I'll carry this feeling on, like the warmth of an early dawn. For mornings are for simple things. Mornings are for simple things. We could wake up slow, the sunlight settles on the sheets, and through the open window wide, a gentle summer breeze arrives. Under a sky so clear, I would pull a little closer to you here, to hear the sparrows sing. That is how the day would begin. For summer mornings are made for love. We could walk outside while dew still lingers on the grass, and the golden rays of dawn paint the world before they're gone. Raise your hand to mine, and every little thing would feel alive. So we could drift away with nothing else to do but seize the day. For summer mornings are made for love. The sweetness we're sharing feels as light as the air we're breathing, like the glow upon the sea, or the shade beneath the trees. But maybe the warmth today could stay inside our hearts and never fade. So I'll remember your smile and how it brightened every passing mile. For summer mornings are made for love. When evening comes around and amber colors settle on the town, I'll think of the morning sun and how the perfect day had just begun. Though time stars above. For summer mornings are made for love. Summer mornings are made for love. We could wander down a winding road beyond the town, where the golden fields dance softly with the evening breeze. Under a painted sky, we would watch the swallows flying by, and every passing hue would somehow bring me close to you. For summer always feels like home. We could linger there with tangled sunlight in your hair, and the distant sound of laughter drifting all around. You would take my hand and lead me where the wildflowers stand, as shadows slowly grew. The world would disappear but you. For summer always feels like home. This moment we're keeping like a dream that's barely breathing, like the final glow of daylight fading gently into twilight. But maybe the warmth we found could follow wherever we're bound, so I'll carry you inside, like the sunset resting in the sky. For summer always feels like home.